Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session. I'm Meenakshi Upadhyay, and we are doing the 50 must-do VRC series with you. And I'm on to question number 12 for you. Question number 13 for you. So we are doing the 13th in the set of 50 must-do questions. And so this is again CAT 2020 that I'm doing, slot 1. And I have chosen a parajumble for today. And let's see, people are very, very scared of parajumbles. And let's see how you can solve a parajumble by logic and understanding and get it correct. And since this is last year's, it's absolutely, latest CAT level and according to the pattern and all the things that are related to it. So let's quickly look at this question. Now, this is the original paper that I'm showing you. It talks about 4 sentences, 1, 2, 3, 4, labeled below. When properly sequenced, form a coherent paragraph. Decide on the proper sequencing of the sentences and key in the sequence of the 4 numbers as your answer. So it's a parajumble, it's a theta non-negative, and you have to write the correct sequence. Options are not there. So let's read the 4 sentences. Last time also, when we were doing the jumble, you remember I was telling you if it's a 4 sentence, automatically becomes a little easier. At least mentally, psychologically, we feel it is easier. So lesser time to read. So relying on narrative means something that has been told. Structure alone, indigenous means belonging to a particular group or community. Significance of the 19th century San folk tales. These San is a particular area, and their folk tales means tales of their social groups and societies are hard to determine. So here we are saying that just by listening to their narratives that are there, the significance of the folk tales are difficult to understand. This is what the first sentence is saying. We don't know whether it's starting or not, but it is definitely introducing the folk tales of the San community. That much we know. Now, number 2 is saying using the supernatural potency meaning power, benign shamans. Now, benign means good, and shamans are the witch doctors, the people who deal with supernatural powers. Transcend means go beyond the levels of the San cosmos. Cosmos means the living universe, and they go beyond it in order to deal with social conflict and to protect material resources and enjoy a measure of respect that sets them apart from ordinary people. So these San shamans, who are good ones, the benign ones, get a lot of respect from the ordinary people because they can help the people who are having some problem. Now, this is very, very specific about the benign shamans. And the first sentence, as we read, was very general about the San community folk tales. So they are not together, definitely. Now, let's see 3 and 4. Sentence 3 says, selected tales reveal, tales means selected stories, they show that they deal with a form of spiritual conflict that has social implications. So these stories show that the community is dealing with some conflict and it has a social result, implication meaning a result, and the concerned conflict between people and living or dead or malevolent shamans. So what is the conflict? It between the people or the living and the dead, or between the dead and the bad. Malevolent means bad. So the bad witch doctors, the bad sorcerers, and the good ones. So there's a fight. Now you see, selected tales are showing between the good and bad people, there's a fight, and the shaman is introduced here. And if you've seen number 2, we just talked about that the good shamans are helping the people. So the bad shamans and the good shamans. So 3 and 2 definitely are related to each other, and 2 has to come after 3. That how the good shaman is dealing with the bad and the problems. So 3 and 2, we separate them. Let's look at 4. Meaning can be elicited. Meaning can be elicited means tried to be extracted, and the tales contextual, and the tales can be, the stories can be according to a context by probing. Probing means going inside beneath the narrative of verbatim original language records. So when we go to the language records of the people narrating the story, we can actually extract some meaning out of the stories and exploring the connotations. Connotations are the fine nuances of highly significant words and phrases. Now look at 1 and 4. 1 was saying that relying on the narrative structure alone, it's very difficult to understand the San folk tales. And 4 is saying that the meaning can be derived. If we go inside, we probe the stories and look at the connotations of the words and the phrases. So 1 and 4 are talking about the stories. And what stories? Selected stories. That is told in number 3. So you see, the selected stories are talking about the conflict between the good and bad, and the bad shaman doing something. And finally, the good shaman coming to the rescue and helping the people. So you see, 4 ke baad there has to be 3 because the selected stories, and 1 and 4 are definitely related because they are introducing the folk tales, the folk stories. So 1, 4, 3 and 2 definitely comes after 3. So 1, 4, 3, 2, which is your correct answer. So I hope you understand. We start with the narrative structure in 1. 4 talks about how we can go deep into it and understand the stories. 3 says selected stories are telling about the bad people and how they are fighting. 4th one, that is number 2, says that the good shamans protect the people. All right. So 1, 4, 3, 2 is the solution of your jumble, and I hope it was clear to you. I'll come back with the next set of questions for you. Till then, take care, and please do like and comment and share. It's always wonderful to hear from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.